This week's edition of Eagles on Air was brought to you by Bank First.
Welcome to another edition of Eagles on Air.
Good morning, OHS. I'm Paige Stevens here with Casey Nicholas, bringing you another edition of Eagles on Air. Last Friday was the Frolics dance. The following were Frolics royalty: Brianna Jacobowski, Megan Peter, Tasha Lechtenberg, Samantha Hammock, Randy Baker, Austin Ducker, Preston Buller, and Gerardo Jimenez. The queen was Heidi Oster, and the king was Bo Sheets. Last week, 1011 News came to the school and interviewed the students and staff about various things, such as Eagles on Air, the award from Apple, and us as a school in general. The story is going to be a week-long series that will run March 7th through March 12th. This is the first time since 1994 that 1011 News came to O'Neill to feature everything that is great about living here. They will be back during the week of February 7th through the 11th to finish filming O'Neill. After the story airs, you will be able to view the clips on 1011now.com. Let's hand this over for the weather.
Bringing you the weekend weather. On Friday, it'll be a high of 30 and a low of 13, and it'll be mostly cloudy and cold. And on Saturday, there's snow possible with a high of 20 and a low of 2. And on Sunday, there'll be a high of 20 and a low of 15, and still mostly cloudy. Now let's head over to a preview of next week with Dave.
Hey guys, it's Dave here with next week's weather. Monday will be a high of 25. Tuesday will be mostly sunny and not as cold with a high of 32. Wednesday we'll see the highest weather with a high of 35, and Thursday will be a high of 26. Now it's sports.
Hello and welcome to another edition of O'Neill Sports Week.
I got it. Welcome to O'Neill Sports Weekly. Last night the wrestlers had a duel with Pierce, which they won, and they will be traveling to Aurora this weekend. The Central 8 tournament got kicked off last night. The girls got a big win over Fullerton, and they will have another game tonight. The boys' first game is tonight, and they'll be playing Twin River. The Central 8 championship will be Saturday, so try and get there. As for sports, this is Cody and Austin signing off.
Thanks, guys. Now's the time to hear from Shane. He is interviewing Mr. Hostert about the geography bee.
Hi there, Shane Miles here with Mr. Gary Hostert talking about the geography bee. So exactly, can you explain to us what the geography bee is?
Absolutely, Shane. The Geography Bee is put on every year by the National Geographic Society, which is headquartered in Washington, D.C. I believe this is the 22nd year the bee has been in existence around the country, but this is the 21st year that O'Neill Junior, Senior High School and O'Neill Elementary have participated in the bee. So it is a nationwide program. It's open to students in grades 4th through 8th grade. And one of the neat things about this program is that students can advance to a national level.
Okay, can you tell us exactly what the process is for the contestants going through it?
Sure. We start with a preliminary round that begins in the classrooms for all the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. And we had our preliminary rounds this year on December 3rd. And it's really a lot like a spelling bee where the students answer different questions, and we take the top 3 qualifiers out of each individual classroom to the second round. And then we held the second round this year on December 17th. And because we're spread out, we have students in 2 different buildings, we actually do the second round as a written test. Mr. Weekamp administered that to the students at the elementary, and I administered it here to the students at the high school. And then from that, we take our top 10 qualifiers to go to the finals.
All right, and then could you tell us who the winners of the finals were?
Absolutely. Our finals were held the first Wednesday after we got back from Christmas break, and that was on January 5th of this year. And winning this year's bee was Nathaniel Jennings. And Nathaniel's just a fifth grader, so that means he'll have 3 more years to compete in the geography bee. The second place winner was 8th grader Tristan Strong, and finishing in third place was another 5th grader, Aurora Getchell.
All right, and can you tell us exactly what Nathaniel will have to do now that he's won?
Yes, what Nathaniel's already done is a couple of days after he won the geography bee, he took a written test, which is provided to us by the National Geographic Society, and then we as a school have to send that test into the National Geographic Society headquarters in Washington, D.C. They will score that test just like they'll score hundreds of tests from around the country and also from the U.S. territories. And if his score is among the top 100 in the state, then he gets to advance to the state geography bee, and that's held in early April at the University of Nebraska, Omaha.
All right, well, we all wish him luck. Is there anything else you want to add about the geography bee?
Well, just the fact that we've been very proud of the way our students have finished over the years. We've had a number of students advance to state competition and have had several, Julia Anson, Josh Akinda, and Jonathan Hunt, all finish in the top 10 in the state. And also something kind of neat that this morning happened to me. I checked my email, and it was from a friend of mine that I went to high school with, and he lives in Corpus Christi, Texas now. And he sent me a news story and was relating the fact that his son, who's a 7th grader, had won his school geography bee.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Shane.
Yep.
Thanks, Shane. Now is the time to hear from our movie critic, Randy Baker. He is reviewing the movie The Social Network.
We'd like to thank Encore Video for providing Randy with a free movie rental each week for his review.
No, dude, I've been really thinking about reviewing, like, Sleepless in Seattle or something. I really need something to, like, broaden my horizons, you know?
That's a chick movie.
Dude, it's not a chick movie. I
That's
think
a chick
it's very heartwarming.
Hey, camera's going.
Oh, well, okay. Randy Baker here alongside with Cody Knott. Finally, he's back. People, he's had a knee surgery, he's been out, can't walk very well, or really at all. But anyways, the movie I reviewed this week is The Social Network, and it's over the creation of Facebook. Now, you've probably seen this advertised pretty much everywhere because it's a really good movie. So, Jess Eldenberg plays Mark Zuckerberg, who is the main character, or the main creator of Facebook. Along with another big name player in this movie is Justin Timberlake, who plays Sean Parker, and he's the creator of Napster, and he gets involved with this as well. So it's majority, like the setting is placed in Harvard, and it begins with our star creating a website where you rate people's good looks, and his publicity stunt makes the Harvard server crash, and he gets in a bunch of trouble for it, and all this and that. And the story really takes off from here on the creation of Facebook and everything. The movie is extremely good, and I mean, there's really no action in it or anything, but everybody uses Facebook these days, so who's not going to be interested in this movie? To be honest, trying to find something wrong with this movie was pretty difficult, but from what I can tell, I did a little bit more research and found out that this Zuckerberg guy claims that most of the movie is not actually accurate, so I'm going to have to give it, one piece of bologna for that, so go ahead. Cody has admitted to me that bologna is actually his favorite food now, so an interesting fact out there. So this movie gets a 4 out of 5 pieces of bologna.
Thanks, Randy. Well, that's all for this edition of Eagles on Air. We look forward to you tuning in next week.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of Eagles on Air. If you have any news or comments for future broadcasts, you can email us at eaglesonairnews@gmail.com.